Okay, so I'm here at the DCA 10x10 with David Sanders from atNorth, and first it would just be good to have your impressions of, I know you were speaking at the event, but how the event's going and why you've got involved.
Well, thank you. Yes, I got involved. I've known Steve Hone at the DCA for many years. I came to the last event as a member of the audience, and I think it's a really progressive, innovative way of delivering a lot of industry updates and news and case studies, for example, in a very short, sharp and focused manner. And I really liked the format, starting late in the afternoon, finishing not too late, and then obviously networking afterwards.
Okay, and in terms of one of the questions I had was slightly tongue-in-cheek, is the whole data center industry going to move up to the Nordics? You've probably got a slightly biased opinion on that, but I mean, how much potential, I guess, is there in that part of the world, realistically, do you think you can get, as opposed to what will need to stay, if you're trading in London, you potentially need to have your data center right by, etc. Just what is the potential for the region?
Well, I think outside of Nordic businesses and organisations located in the Nordic region, there's a lot of potential for migration of certain elements of IT infrastructure or the IT systems that large corporations in particular are using. But at atNorth, we are the first people to understand that it's unlikely that we'll find an organisation in the UK that wants to move every single piece of IT equipment into the Nordic region or into Iceland, for example. But as my presentation this afternoon showed, you can achieve enormous efficiencies and cost savings and reduction in carbon emissions even by moving a very small percentage of the overall IT footprint.
Okay, and maybe one more, because I think we're due back in the hall, but evolution versus revolution. So what I mean by that is, can the industry continue to evolve? I mean, I know there are new technology development, but it seems to be quite slowly moving towards its sustainability targets, etc. Or do you think there needs to be a bit of more of a revolution, liquid cooling, waste heat reuse, etc.? Is it time for that, or can we sort of slowly get to where we need to?
Well, I think a little bit of both. I think the data center industry and the vendors to the data center industry are very progressive and creative with developing new technologies to reduce, in particular to reduce the cooling load, which is the big challenge that all the data centers face. Liquid cooling's been around for a while, as far as I'm aware, hasn't been adopted as widely as people perhaps thought it might be in the early days. I think that the industry, not just on the UK basis but across the world, working with governments to look at how electricity is generated, for example, and reducing the carbon content of the production process is important. So there's a lot of different elements there. The industry is constantly looking at sustainability and how to improve performance in that area. Every conference you go to, including this one today, sustainability is the major topic of conversation.
Okay, that's great. Thanks for your time, David. Thank you.